So as Austin mentioned, I'm Alexander Austin, and I performed an energy audit on Patty Cake's Bakery in Wailuku. For some background, Patty Cake's Bakery is a small bakery in Wailuku, and they sell. It was started in 1994 by our very own Patricia Dodd here. And she sells mostly baked goods as wholesale to other stores such as Costco and other grocery stores. And she's very successful in that. We collected utility data for Patty Cake's Bakery for the past 4¼ years, which are indicated by the multiple colored bars. We noticed a correlation between the spike in energy costs and the purchase of the front display fridge. You can see it right here. That's about an increase of 2,000 kilowatts. You can see the spike if you look between the bright blue bar from March to April. This is different from seasonal changes, which are usually present in electricity bills. Usually the bill is more expensive in the summer, obviously, when the heat is up and the companies spend more money on refrigeration, and less in the wintertime. But this spike stays consistent throughout the years up until September, which is today's date. During the internship, we monitored 6 units to see if any were inefficient and needed replacing in order to benefit the bakery and its energy use. Following units are listed from the front of the building to the back of it. Some of these units do not have graphs associated with them, as we use different devices to measure their energy output. Throughout this presentation, I will mention cost per cubic foot quite a lot. That just means how much it costs to refrigerate a certain amount of space. Ideally, you want as low as a cost per cubic foot as possible, because that means it doesn't cost as much to cool this sort of area of space. This is the first display refrigerator as you enter the building. It's the second least efficient fridge out of all the 6 ones that we measured. Originally, it was bought for $2,500, and it cost Patty an estimated $1,000 a year, approximately $25.70 per square foot. It's extremely inefficient for its capacity, and that's largely due to a breach in the door seals once closed and its general age of the unit. In order to outweigh the energy costs for this unit and make a profit, over $3,000 would have to be sold from this fridge by itself. And since she sells mostly wholesale, we don't think that $3,000 is made from this fridge. So we recommend it be replaced by the second display refrigerator in the kitchen. This isn't as inefficient as the first one, and since it's more efficient, it would be better in the front, because currently it is being used for storage, and the main goal of a display refrigerator is to advertise products and sell them to potential customers. But since this is in the back in the kitchen, it's not really seen, and it's not being used for its intended purpose. We recommend that this one be replaced with a regular reach-in refrigerator that you have at home, maybe with a bigger capacity. Next is the 2-door commercial refrigerator. That's the main unit inside the kitchen. It's extremely expensive and draws a lot of power, and it doesn't consistently reach its cooling point because of its seal, and it's a very, very old unit. The compressor, as you can see on this graph here, the compressor stays on for over 12 hours at a time. I know it looks small in this graph, but that's just because we took it over a week. And so this is about half a day, 6 hours, 12 hours. This is when it's like turned off and it reaches its cooling point. It doesn't consistently do that, so it's on for the majority of the time, which wastes a lot of energy. The first good news is the first freezer. These next 3 units are in the back where a lot of the ingredients are housed. This is like a gold standard for efficiency. It doesn't use a lot of power, and it costs only $257 a year. So this could be replaced with this second display refrigerator, and you would save ultimately over $300 per year. Oops, I went too far. This is the second freezer. It's almost an exact carbon copy of the second one, and we recommend that it doesn't be replaced at all, as it is, again, a golden standard. The third freezer, it's slightly less efficient than the others, but only slightly, and we recommend that this one stay the same as well. Finally, we have the hot water heater. It's over 16 years old, and we recommend that it's immediately replaced. We've done some research, and a new hybrid Rheem water heater from Home Depot would be the most efficient replacement, and would overall save the bakery approximately $506 every year. Right here is the replacement. It would essentially cost $1,000 in.
I think you want to plug the image.
It's back. It's back.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Essentially, it would cost $1,000, but with a rebate, it goes to $898. And because of the savings, because of its efficiency, you would save about $506 every month, and it would return its cost in about a year and an eighth, or 8 tenths. 1/20. In conclusion, out of the 6 units monitored over the week-long period, we recommend that these changes: a replacement of the 2-door commercial fridge, as it costs the most money out of all the units and it's the least efficient; removal of the first display fridge, and then replace it with the second one; and then replace the second display fridge with a regular reach-in refrigerator; and then purchase a new water heater from Home Depot. For more information, this is the yearly cost. As you can see, the 2-door refrigerator, the 2-door commercial refrigerator, is huge compared to the others. These are the first 3 bit in the back, and then that's the water heater. So if you replace the display fridge 1 with the display fridge 2, you essentially cut this bill in half. And then here is the efficiency, covered up. But this is the cost per cubic foot, as I was mentioning. It costs about $25 for the display fridge 1, and only $20 or $23 for display fridge 2, so you save $2 every day or so. And then the 2-door is $35 per square foot, and just to get a scale, it's about as big as this entire wall. And since it's such a high cubic foot and since it has a high capacity, it's extremely inefficient. And then the last 3 are just perfect. And then do that for summer. All right, skip ahead. Thank you.